19 years old, Victor believed his life was just beginning. He was fast, strong, and full of ambition. Every morning started with a run. Every evening ended with dreams bigger than the day before. Sports weren't just a hobby for him, they were his identity. He believed that as long as he kept moving forward, nothing could stop him. Then one night, everything changed. A sudden accident, the screech of tires, a moment of darkness. When Victor woke up, he was surrounded by white walls and unfamiliar sounds, beeping machines, quiet footsteps, whispered conversations. He tried to move, but his body wouldn't respond. Panic rushed through him. His legs felt distant, like they no longer belonged to him. Later that day, a doctor stood beside his bed and said words Victor would never forget. "You may never walk again." That sentence didn't just injure his body, it shattered his future. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Victor lay in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying memories of his old life, the running, the laughter, the freedom. Friends slowly stopped visiting. Messages became rare. The world kept moving while he remained still. Hope began to feel like a lie. Every night, the same thought haunted him. If I can't move forward, what's the point of living? One afternoon, during a routine check, a nurse noticed something unusual. Victor's face was tense with concentration. He was trying to move his toe, barely, almost invisibly, but it moved. The nurse smiled and said, "That's not nothing, that's a beginning." That moment changed Victor's mindset. He realized he didn't need to run again tomorrow. He didn't need to fix his entire life today. He just needed to try one more time. The next day, he tried again, and again the day after that. Rehabilitation was brutal. Every movement burned. Every exercise tested his limits. Progress was painfully slow, and some days, after hours of effort, there was no visible improvement at all. Victor fell. He failed. He cried alone when no one was watching, but he kept showing up. While others measured success in trophies and results, Victor measured it in effort. While the world focused on outcomes, he focused on discipline. He learned that courage isn't loud. Sometimes it's simply refusing to quit when quitting feels easier. There were days he wanted to give up, days when the pain felt pointless, days when doubt screamed louder than hope. But each time he remembered the doctor's words, not as a limitation, but as a challenge. 2 years passed. One quiet morning, inside a rehabilitation room with no cameras and no applause, Victor stood up on his own. His legs trembled, his heart pounded. He was afraid of falling, but even more afraid of never trying. And then he took a step. It wasn't fast, it wasn't perfect, but it was forward. Today, Victor walks. Not because life was fair, not because the journey was easy, but because he refused to surrender. This story isn't really about walking again. It's about choosing effort over excuses, faith over fear, progress over perfection. And if you're struggling right now, remember this: you don't have to win the whole battle today. You just have to take one step, because one step is enough to change everything.